Hey everyone! Welcome to Show and Tell. This is number 17 and my name is Claudie, and I hope you guys have had a good couple of weeks since we last spoke like this. I have done other videos since then, but this is this is the next one. Yes, so I have been doing really well. It was Christmas last Friday, and my husband's birthday was 2 days before that, so I have been busy with gifts and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's been good. It's been a good couple of weeks, really. I feel like I should have I feel like I should have more to tell you about it, but I don't know. I'm just gonna wait till the end to talk about that because, yes, I hope you can't hear my neighbors like honking their horn at each other. Um, sorry about that. All right, but beyond, of course, what's been going on, I have some finished items to show you. I have works in progress. I have what I've been watching and my new stuff. Either there's a couple things that I bought and some stuff that I was given, and I want to show that to you. And I wasn't going to do that in a separate haul, so there we go. So let's just talk about the finished items. I actually am only going to show you one for now because the other one is part of a gift, and I'll just wait until to show you that. But I made some fingerless gloves, and I am sorry about the lighting. I know it is not great. Someone very gently and nicely pointed it out last episode. I am working on it, and I did a couple of tests, but today it's raining and gross and dark outside, so no amount of me moving around the room was helping, and I have a lamp, and it just, anyway. So I know that these are not going to be the easiest to see because not only are they dark in color, let's see here. I'll turn that on for a second so you can at least see that there are two different colors. These are just, I believe these are called basic fingerless mitts. I don't have the pattern information pulled up right now. And to be honest, I've had this pattern for so long. I know it has to be on Ravelry. It was when I got the pattern, but that was like 8 years ago or 9 years ago, 10 years ago, something like that. So I hadn't been on, I don't know. I hadn't been crocheting very long. So whenever that was. So I used Lion Brand woolies, and you can see that this is, it looks kind of red, but it's a reddish brown. It's the same color that I used for the Graham hat that I showed you last week. And then this top, I cannot remember the color of this. Sorry about that. My phone. This is just like a brown kind of color. I had some in stash. I used as much as I could of the reddish brown color, and then I ran out about at the like where you split to make the thumb hole, and I had a little bit of this brown there. And this pattern's really simple. It's worked in a spiral through the back loop, and I will look up the information and see glare. I will look up and see the information, get the information to put in the show notes for you, see if it's still on Ravelry. I'm sure it is. I mean, it was way back. And I know I remember what it looked like, but I can't remember the name of it exactly or who it was by. So, I really like these. These work up really quick. I've been making this pattern. This is kind of my go-to mitt pattern for, I don't know, years now. How many of our years? But yeah, so this is not for me. These are a gift, but I have, yeah, there's like, I still have outstanding gifts to give, so yeah. But anyway, so I think these are really cute. I'll see how the image looks when I'm editing, and if it doesn't look good, I'll put in a picture here. But if not, then we'll just keep talking. Okay, so that's all I have to show right now that's finished. but let's talk about what I've been working on. I have a bunch of stuff here. Well, I was working on that chunky hoodie. It's a crochet pattern, and I have not done much left or much more on it. Let me see who the pattern is. Chunky Hoodie, and it is by Michelle Ariano. Again, all of the information will be in the show notes. I am right about, I've done this much. There we go. I've done this much widthwise, and of course it's, I think last time I showed you like this. See, it's made some progress, right? It's coming along. I'm about done with the first, I'm about done with the first skein. That's all I have left of the first skein. And I have another skein lined up ready to go. I have been just working on this when I've been editing other stuff, or waiting on stuff to code and whatever. Sometimes when you're doing these videos, sometimes it's a lot of like sitting and waiting. So there's that. The next thing that I've been working on are the Menelaus mitts, and they're right here. I am working on them in tandem, so I have two. I went through the ribbing section. The last time I showed these to you, I think I had only done maybe 5 rounds on each. So this one has just the ribbing. That's the left one, and then on the right one, I've started working the pattern, and I know that the lighting is making that do weird stuff. Plus the color of the yarn. It's fighting me. But these, it's just like a zigzag pattern. Very easy. And the chart's not too hard to read. It's just like, I'll just admit it. When I first started, I started reading the chart as if it was flat, and I was like, this doesn't look right. So I had to rip back a couple of rows because I forgot that in the round, when you are doing a chart, you read from right to left. And I was reading right to left for the first row, and then the next row left to right, like you do if it was flat. And then I was just like, that doesn't look right. But anyway, so it's nice. I'm using Stroll Tonal in Gypsy, which I don't think they sell anymore. Let's see. There you go. I am using, I believe, US 1 2.5 millimeter needles. They're from Knit Picks, all of them. And obviously I've got 4 of them because I'm working them circularly on 2 16-inch needles. The pattern is really nice. It's by, did I mention that? It's by Teleri of With Two Hands. Couldn't remember if I did that. And it's living in my Hauck Yarn project bag. Yay, I love it. The mitts are really, the pattern's really nice. It's quite easy, or at least I think it's pretty easy. It's not overly complicated. The only issue I'm going to have is, because I'm trying to work them in tandem, is making sure that when I switch to the left mitt that I remember to do the left chart. I think what I might do is actually work all of the chart repeats on the right hand and then move to the left. I think that might be what I do. I also have some spinning to show you, or not to show you. I have some spinning that I have done, but I'm not going to show that to you because it's really not that much, and I didn't want to like bring it in here. I'm using a Turtle Made Turkish spindle, and the yarn, or the fiber, is also from Turtle Made as well. If you follow me on Instagram, Crafting with Claudia over there, you'll be able to see that because I posted a picture last night. Words. Then the last thing that I have been actively working on is, they are the Rose City Rollers by Mara Catherine Briner. I'm trying to keep the tabs closed so that way there's not as much glare. I am again working in tandem. These are on US 1 2.25 millimeter needles. And the last time I showed them to you, I think I had, of course, done like 5 rounds or something. But now, I did not put these on sock blockers. So, there we go. So I went ahead and I've done all the heel flap. I'm through the gusset, and now I'm just in the flat, or the even knitting section. You can see that these do not match. I am okay with it. The only thing is I do not think I'm going to have enough yarn to finish them. I'm okay if the toes are contrasting, like I'm alright with that. Like that doesn't really bother me. But I think I'm gonna have to weigh my yarn, but based on the normal number of stripes that it, like, I have other yarns. This is Knit Picks Felici. I have other socks that I have made with Knit Picks Felici, and I was wearing them, and I was looking, and I was like, okay, so it takes this many stripes until I got to starting to do the toe decreases, because I'd worked those to cuff down as well. And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna have enough. I think it's gonna end not near the toe. I think it's gonna end more like the ball of the foot. So I don't know. I'm gonna weigh it and we're gonna see how it goes. But I'm thinking if I do run out, what I might do is stripe. Like get the other yarn and stripe it for a while until I run out of the other yarn, or the green yarn, and then just do the toe in the other color. That's what I'm thinking. The problem is I don't have a lot of I actually have quite a bit of sock yarn, but I don't think I have anything in this. But you know what I could do? Just thinking about it. Those mitts, I mean, it's red. I could just stripe it with the red, and they'd be like Christmassy, maybe. I don't know. We'll see when I get there. This one has a little bit of more work done on it. I wish I'd put these on sock blockers for you, but I did not. Let's see. Yeah, we're talking about an extra 3/4 of an inch or something like that. I've just been working a little bit on this one, then when I reach the next color, then switching to the other one. Just kind of been going back and forth with that. The pattern is super easy to read. This one does the heel flap and the heel turn different than I've done before. The heel flap is just a regular slip stitch pattern, and I've only ever done the what's it called? Oh goodness, it's the one that's on the Hermione's Everyday Socks. Eye of Partridge, there we go. I've only ever done the Eye of Partridge kind, but this one is just like a basic one. And then the heel turn, you end up with a slightly wider little bit right there at the top on this one. I like that better actually. So I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. And the heel flap it's fine. It doesn't look as pretty as the other one, but who cares, right? I mean, it looks pretty. It's not like it looks bad. It's just the other one was a little bit more textural, I guess, and this looks more like columns. So this one is living, or these are living in my Fat Squirrel Fibers bag, and I'm getting all my stuff in there. It's my sheep bag, my sheepers. And is that everything? That is all of the works in progress that I have. So let's talk about stuff that I have bought. Okay. I've got stuff stacked, so let me move some stuff out of the way. Okay, so the first thing that I bought this for my husband for Christmas, and I just wanted to show you because I've got one of my own to show you, and I figured I'd just show you this one too. We needed new mouse pads because the ones we have are really old and they look really scary. I don't know what happens. I think like the cats scratch them or something. They're not like dirty looking. They just look like, I don't know. They just look like they've been beat up a little bit. So anyway, I bought new mouse pads. This one I got for my husband. Isn't that fun? I believe she calls this one Shark Attack. I have to check again. I'll put the information on the show notes for the actual title, or I'll write it here somewhere. But it is a print, like well, it's not a print, but the person who did this, she hand drew / painted this image, and then she put it on a mouse pad. And I got this from Etsy, and this is Kristen Frenzel. And this is actually not the right card. This is not the right card. This is for, she has another shop, apparently with etched glassware. But this one, I cannot remember the name of the Etsy store, but it is by Kristen Frenzel. And did I show you the buttons? I ordered some buttons along when I ordered this, and I think if I didn't show you those last time or the time before, I ordered buttons. There was like a Doctor Who one and a Harry Potter one. So, yeah. There you go. Super cute. My husband loves it. His favorite movie is Jaws. He likes to watch Shark Week. You know, it's very fun. And it's very pretty. And it's well made and everything. He's not used it yet, but then the other one I bought was from a different Etsy store. And this is a watercolor print, hand done, like hand drawn or hand watercolored. And then, the print was put on the mouse pad. And the shop name on that one is, I don't have the shop name. Oh no, it is. It's Courtney O. Quist, like Courtney, and then OQUIST.etsy.com. And that's her card. Super cute. She had a bunch of really, really cute ones. Shipping and everything for both of these places were, pretty quick. It took a little while to get here because of, holiday delays and stuff, but yeah. So this one's mine, and I am excited to use it. And I just think it'll, make my desk a little less drab. And then I bought a new Moleskine notebook. This is I believe they call this the large size, or what does it say? I believe this is the large or the extra large. I don't know, whichever one. It's the 7.5 by 9 3/4. This is the dotted one. It's got the dotted pages on the inside, and yeah. So this is my new planner for next year. I have not started filling it out yet. I did bullet journaling this year, and I'm going to do that again. So, but I'm going to do like a little bit of modified thing, and so I got a bigger one than last time. Last time I have the one that's like about that wide and about that big. So, yeah. I just wanted to point it out, just in case you guys were interested. And this is the back of it. I keep looking, I'm giving the wrong side. It's teal, which I'm into today. So, and then let's talk about Christmas gifts. We don't usually give each other like huge gifts anymore or anything like that, because honestly, like, we just buy whatever we want if we really needed something or whatever. But this year we bought each other some stuff. I got him some earbuds. He goes for walks in the evening, and his earbuds were giving him some problems, and so I got him these other kind that are like wireless, and then they've got like the microphone built in and everything, so he seems to really like them. He's already used them, so I guess he likes them. I got him, uh, what else did I get him? The mouse pad. I got him some beef jerky, which sounds weird, but he has this favorite kind of beef jerky, and so I ordered some of that, and I got him a new sweatshirt because he's been wearing this sweatshirt that it was mine in when we were in college. We went to different colleges, but it was mine from college, and I had a few different ones, and he started wearing that one. I think he needed to wear a coat or something one time when he came to visit, and I let him borrow that hoodie, and I've never got it back. But it's starting to look a little insane. I mean, it's been like 13 years or 14 years or something, so it's, like the ends are all frayed, and the cats have chewed on the cord, and so it was time. It's time to retire that one. He disagrees. He wants to keep it forever, but I was like, you can't leave the house in that. Just you can't. So I bought him a new hoodie. It's not my school one, but it's fine. It's nice. And I got him. There was some other stuff, but anyway, I don't know. I got him some other stuff. And his birthday was 2 days before Christmas too, so I got him some stuff for that too. But anyway, he had asked me what I wanted, so I sort of had like given him a list of a bunch of different things, just kind of as over the last few months that I was like, oh, well, I might get that, I might get that. I think I mentioned last time that I had asked for what are they? Blocking wires. He did not give me those, so I'll have to order those myself. But that's fine. And I just needed those to block that shawl, but I can do it with pins. Thought it'd be easier. But I have been wanting to get these coloring books for a while, so he bought me coloring books. So I got these. These are the Joanna Basford color books. I got The Secret Garden. Gorgeousness. And then he got me the second one, which is Enchanted Forest. And I've started this one. The Secret Garden is the first one, but I've actually started in this one first. And that's one thing that I finished, was a coloring page. I'm counting it. I am counting it because honestly, like, that's all I want to do now is just color. It's a problem. So I'll show you what I finished. Can you see that? Yeah. As you can see, it says this book belongs to Claudette. My name is Claudette. My full name is Claudette, but Claudie's just the shortened version of it. But I wanted to write my full name, my longer name, because that way I got to use more of the gel pens that he also got me. I had a little mishap where I dropped what I'm getting ready to show you on the keyboard, and it messed stuff up. So I got gel pens. He gave me some gel pens, and this is a 60 pack, obviously. I believe these are from Amazon. I had given him some examples of what I wanted, and I don't think this was the exact set, but that's fine. Yes, so it has, I'm not going to open it up because it is kind of noisy, but you can see the different colors. My favorite ones are the glitter ones. Those are my favorite. Those are in the middle. And they're not easy to see that they're glitter, but they are glitter, and they are my favorites. And I like the metallic ones, and I like the neon ones. Basically, I like them all. These are not like, I would say professional grade, but I also didn't want professional grade ones because I figured those, I'm coloring and I'm not doing anything professional, so I didn't really need to have the professional ones. So, yay! I'm excited about that. And that's actually the only crafty type thing that I received for Christmas. I didn't get any yarn. I didn't get the wire blocking kit. I didn't get really anything else that was crafty, but I got other good stuff. I got some new pajamas. I almost wore them on the podcast, but I did not. But if you saw my picture on Instagram on Christmas Day, those are my new pajamas. They're red with white piping. Really cute. But I wanted to show this because I just wanted to show it to you. And I know some of you guys really like Harry Potter as well, and I thought that you guys would be interested in this. I'll show you. He got me 2 Harry Potter related things. And I got a Funko Pop toy. This is Albus Dumbledore. And they did a Harry Potter line. See, that's the ones they have in their line. This is actually the first Funko Pop figurine that I have ever received, and I want them all now. I mean, I've been seeing them come out, like they have the Doctor Who ones, they have Battlestar Galactica, they have like Supernatural, they've got all this stuff that I just need in my life, except that I don't really need it, but I want it. But my husband got me this, and I'm afraid that I'll probably be buying a ton more. Oh well. I'll have to get like some shelves or something because I don't have anywhere to put a bunch of them, but yeah. Just buy another bookcase. Yeah, so it's super cute. The glasses like move, and they probably would pop out if I really pulled on them. I didn't, but I did take it out for a couple of minutes. But it's very cute. Yeah. So Dumbledore. And then he got me the illustrated Sorcerer's Stone book. This might be my favorite present of all time. Maybe. I don't know. I have to think about that. But yes, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Gorgeousness. Let's see. I'm going to see. I don't want to like get, in trouble. But I'm trying to find a picture that's like 2 pages. I know there are a couple in here that have well, let's just do this one. It's a full page. Don't tell on me for showing you this. So that's Harry when he's talking to the snake at the zoo. So yes, I love it. I love it so much. The book it's gorgeous. The illustrations are gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. Now he actually gave this to me before Christmas because he was like, I can't buy it online. He came up to me and was like, the book that you wanted, the Harry Potter thing, yeah, I can't get it online. And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, it's sold out. Like, it's just gone. Amazon doesn't even have it anymore. So I was like, oh no. Oh. And I had thought about ordering this before, and I didn't. So, yeah, I guess I should have done that. But it's fine. So he actually had to go into the bookstore and get it, which he did. And it was very sweet of him. But he had to pay full price. And so he was just like, sometimes, when you're used to getting like the Amazon prices, it's a little bit of a sticker shock sometimes when you pay the full price, especially because this is a $40 book. But I think it's worth it. I mean, I really think the illustrations are gorgeous. And I would have paid $40 for it because I just wanted it. So, the illustrations are beautiful. They are by Jim Kay. And yes. I have not started reading it yet because I've just been coloring, but from what I have heard, it does not have the Americanized version of the text. It's the British version, which is fine, but that might be something, depending on who you're buying it for. That might be an issue. I don't know. Wasn't for me. Speaking of Harry Potter, did you see that they had the cast announcements and that people on the internet were losing their minds because Hermione is going to be played by a black actress? I'm like, people, I don't understand what I don't understand why they're upset. um, I don't know. I think maybe it's because I have seen many characters that like I have read the books or watched the movie when I was a kid or whatever, and I've just seen like different adaptations of them, and I've seen them in like different either genders, like they're played by someone who's a different gender or a different skin color or whatever, and I don't know, like my imagination is big and it'll take me wherever I need to go. So it doesn't bother me, but some people were just like downright ugly about it, and yeah, I'm not dealing. I'm not gonna give them any more mental space of my time. Yeah. So anywho, let's just talk about what I've been doing now besides coloring, because really that's been most of it. Oh, I didn't show you the other page. I finished that one and I started another one. I'll show you that. Technically, it's a work in progress. So I've not got very far on this one, just a little bit. But yeah, I love coloring, but I need like some magnifying glasses or some new glasses or just something because I'm blind apparently. That and I have crappy lighting in this house. It's not great. Let's see. Oh yes. So this past Wednesday was my husband's birthday, and it's in the middle of the week, and it's very close to Christmas, and so there's a limited amount of stuff that you can do or that we would be tolerating to do. Like I refuse to like go shopping anywhere near Christmas because around here people just get so rude, and maybe everywhere, I don't know, but around here it just seems like the rudeness comes out and I don't want to deal with it. So we did go to the grocery store because I needed something, and we went to the grocery store, but that was it. And we went to like the grocery store that's closest to us, and it's like maybe a mile door to door or something. So I did that, but like other than that, no. Except for on his birthday. So we ended up his friends and stuff were all working and everything, so but he took the day off, and so we ended up going to Newport on the Levee, which is in Newport, Kentucky, and it's not that far from my house, but there's shopping and restaurants and a movie theater, and there's GameWorks, which is it's like a game place, like I don't know, I think they've got a restaurant there too, but it's like Dave and Buster's, but this one's a little smaller. I don't know if they're all smaller, but it just doesn't have as much floor space. Fun stuff. We went and saw Sisters, which is the Tina Fey, Amy Poehler movie. So good, so good. We thought we were going to be the only people in the theater, but then right before the movie started, another couple came in, and so we're like, I don't know, it was like we're like weird adults who were in the theater at like 11 o'clock in the morning, whatever, on a Wednesday. It's fine. So we went to that, and the movie was really good, really funny, really funny. It's like 2 hours long, but it didn't drag. And that was my only concern, was that I was afraid. I saw the time on it and I was like, can they keep it funny for that entire time? And they do a really good job. I think the way that they structured resolving the conflicts within a specific setting. I think that helped. So it has Tina Fey, Amy Poehler. They play sisters. And then it has Ike Barinholtz, who he's on the Mindy Project and he used to be on Mad TV. I remember him on Mad TV. He's so adorable. And who else? It's got like a bunch of just like people that you might recognize. I mean, obviously it has like a lot of their friends and stuff. It has like Maya Rudolph and Rachel Dratch, like people from SNL. Samantha Bee used to be a correspondent on The Daily Show. I'm trying to remember. It has a wrestler in it that I can't remember his name. I don't watch wrestling, so I'm not 100% sure. Like, I know he's a wrestler, but I think he does movies and stuff too. It's not The Rock. I know who The Rock is. One of my friends from college, like, she was all about The Rock, so trust me, I know all about him. But it's a different guy. Had John Leguizamo. He's always funny, you know. Not always, I guess. Sometimes he plays serious roles, but he was funny when he tries to be. And yeah, it was really, really funny, really good. Highly recommend it if you like that kind of movie. And then what else have I been watching? I think I'm just going to talk about. No, I'm not. We'll talk about the rest of what I've been watching in a second. But after that, so his birthday. After that, we went to came home for a little bit, and then we went out to get food, and we ended up going to this Italian place, and he got this dessert that he loves the most. He's only ever had it twice now, but he's been talking about it for 6 months or something about how he wanted it for his birthday. So we went there, and then we came home, and like we didn't really go out anymore because it was started to rain, and he was like, well, let's just stay home. So we just stayed home. So that's what he wanted. That's what we did. But we've been playing video games and watching random stuff on Netflix. There's some stuff we have queued because, you know, like on the save for later or whatever, that it's going to be weird. My husband likes like sci-fi movies, and not science fiction movies, but stuff on the channel Sci-Fi. Like, you know, like Sharknado and, you know, those kind of things. Like a monster gets genetically changed and turns into like a smart, intelligent killer. Like those kind of things. So he likes that, and he likes zombie movies and stuff like that. So we just watched whatever he wanted. And before that, like pretty much for like a week, we were just getting I just have been getting him we've just been doing whatever he wanted to do. I guess just put it that way. Because, you know, his birthday is close to Christmas, and you know, so that way you got to spread out the celebration. Friday was Christmas. We did not go anywhere. We were going to be going to my family's, to my mom and my sisters. They live about 2.5 hours away, but because of circumstances and stuff, we would have had to have driven down and driven back in the same day. And we just decided that we didn't want to be in a car for 5 hours on Christmas, so we did not. We stayed in our pajamas. I made dinner. We ate, well, like, we ate at lunchtime, but, you know, and then we were so full we didn't eat the rest of the day, but, I made ham and mashed potatoes and rice and green beans, corn, rolls. Nothing huge, but, you know, and we had birthday cake left over, so we didn't even have dessert, other than our neighbors brought us some cookies and stuff, some fudge. It's nice. And yeah, so I mean, it was just very kind of low key, which it's been nice. We both kind of just agreed that, you know, we didn't really want to make a big deal out of it, so we did not. And it's nice sometimes to just stay home. Yeah. So other than that, we've been watching stuff. We've still been watching Futurama, and we've been watching 30 Rock. So I've been watching some more Tina Fey. And then I watched the Christmas special, the Doctor Who Christmas special. I watched that on Christmas. It was so good. It was so good. Oh, I just loved it. I mean, I wish they had focused more on the second part. I'm trying not to give anything away, but I wish they had focused more on the sort of what happens in the latter part of the show. But it was really good. I liked it. This one had River Song back in it. So, and I like Alex Kingston. I think she's a good actress. I like her delivery. I like her hair. I mean, we have giant curly hair in common, but yeah. So I thought it was really good, and I really liked the chemistry between Peter Capaldi and Alex Kingston. I thought it played well. I thought it was really interesting. Let's see. I don't want to give spoilers away, but I think most people know that, like, if you watch Doctor Who, you kind of know when the cast kind of changes. So this was, I don't know if it's, I mean, you never know what's going to happen the next season, but at least from what I have heard, what happened through this season series was going to be Clara's, the girl who played Jenna Coleman. It was going to be her last season, and I'll be honest, I was not unhappy about that. I thought that while I liked her as a character, and I liked the delivery and the acting and stuff like that, I thought the storylines were, I don't know, I think the focus wasn't where it needed to be. I guess that's the best way to put it. So if you guys want to talk more about it, we can talk more about it. But I don't want to, like, give it away if you're still, going to watch it or whatever. But I don't know. We can, like, talk on Instagram or something or wherever. Yeah, we can, or we can meet over on Ravelry. I have a Ravelry group. Keep meaning to mention it. I have a Ravelry group. And it's just Crafting with Claudie over there, and I'll put a link somewhere. You do have to be a member of Ravelry to be active on that. Speaking of Ravelry, are you guys on Ravelry? I know that, like, some of you are, because I have people who talk to me over there sometimes. The board is not very active, and that's really my fault. Like, it's my fault, because I am not very active there either, but I want to be. And so if you guys are on Ravelry, I hope you'll go and you'll join the group. And I'm going to open up some new threads, but if you guys have an idea for a thread to open, go ahead and open it. I don't have any problem with that. Yeah, so yes. I had a question too. I have a place where you can ask me stuff, and someone, I think that was the right thread. She asked me about how I take, her name's Savannah, I just remember her name. She asked me how I take my pictures and stuff for my stash, my yarn stash, and my my project pictures and stuff. And while I would say that not all my project pictures are great, nor are all of my stash pictures great, I think because, like, some of them I just didn't hurry and I didn't worry about it. But I at least try to kind of get the lighting right and to show it accurately as much as possible, because when you have a lot of yarn, sometimes you forget. And when you do a lot of projects, sometimes you forget. So I want them to be represented as correctly as I can. So I will probably do a video, or I don't know, a blog post, or I'll talk about that at some other points. But if you have any other questions for me, you can, of course, ask me here. If you are on Ravelry, you can ask me there. If you're going to ask me about a specific pattern that's not, like, one of my own, it might be best to ask me over there, because so that way you can link to the pattern so I can see what you're talking about. But if you guys have questions about anything, I will try to help you. I'm not an expert by any stretch of the imagination, but I want to help, so let me know. But I hope that you guys will join over there. I would really like to do the giveaways over there because it's just a little easier the way that they're already numbered and everything, but I know that some of you guys don't have Ravelry accounts. It is free, and it's a really good resource, and of course it has the forums, the message boards and stuff, so there's like a community as well. But then of course there's the YouTube community, and like I'm having a hard time, like I don't know. I wish that those were integrated a little better, but of course that's not really possible because they're not owned by the same company. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, there are links and stuff down in the description bar, and I am gonna go because now I'm just rambling. Okay, real quick, I forgot to mention it. If you don't follow Amy and Barry Gibson, they each have a channel here on YouTube. I'll put the links to their channels below. But earlier in the year I was asked by Amy to see if I could get a Starbucks mug for Barry and send it to him. They had a collection based on different locations and stuff like that, and I live in northern Kentucky, so I have access to the Kentucky one, and I have access to the Ohio one too, but she already had that one covered. But anyway, so it took a while to find, but I eventually got the mug and sent it off. Well, he opened them on Christmas, and they just got the video up, so if you're interested, go over and check it out. Barry's reaction is just you can just feel how overjoyed he is. He can't even express it. He just sort of reached the point where he's just kind of I don't know what else to say because this is just awesome. So yeah, hi Amy, hi Barry, if you guys are watching, and yeah, so just go over and check that out. I'll put that link in the description box with everything else. And yes, so I just wanted to mention that because it's a really, really sweet thing that Amy did for her brother, and I'm a little jealous that they have such a big interest in common. My siblings do not care. I mean, they appreciate things that I make for them, but they do not care about yarn. They don't understand it. They don't get it. So yeah, it's just really sweet, and I really like the way that they interacted together on the video, and they should do more videos together. I think it's really cute, so you guys should do that. All right, I'm gonna go back to the regular video now. So I hope that you guys are having a absolutely beautiful and wonderful day. I hope it is not raining and gross where you are, unlike here, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.